Early game, that mid game, gain that momentum, go into tech switches from there, continually apply the pressure until the Protoss taps out.
Well, let's see what the plan is here on King Sejong. Moonglade, a great map for Zerg versus Protoss, a two-player map. Terminator, I think it's time to play a little bit defensively against Leenock. Oh, fall into his hands here. If Leenock wins this, he'll advance to the round of 8. Let's find out if Terminator can tie it up. Leenock spawns to the top left in red. Just very, very cleverly showing off his style and all of his abilities today.
He loves this matchup.
Indeed he does. And down to the bottom right, we see a pylon in the main again for Terminator. Generic Green Wings player who's struggled, to get past the group stage in every individual tournament he's ever qualified.
He does have a chance to get out of this one, but it might not be against Leenock.
Right. I mean, this is still the winner's match. But as we said right before this match started, Leenock prepared for this matchup specifically for his first opponent.
And he's already on top of this matchup completely.
Yeah. It's his best matchup. Prepares for it for his first match. Knows there's two Protosses in the group, so then it has that added advantage. Then hits the second Protoss here, the one that he wanted to face, the one that he placed in his group with that golden ball. And things just couldn't look better for Leenock right now.
He's on his way.
It's like he's already out of the group. Why do we have to watch this?
Yeah, all right, let's just move on, guys.
I mean, that's how much momentum he has right now.
Look at this. We see an early probe scout. Even though it's going to be a gateway first, it looks like
he might just drop a pylon to fake it.
Yeah, he's going to apply some pressure, some fake pressure, pretend that cannon rush is coming, but it ain't.
It isn't.
It ain't.
It isn't. Well, go on, Moonglade.
Well.
All right, I'm just messing with you. Let's see if he even gets to place that pylon. Yep. Faking it.
He's faking it.
Leenock's Overlord Scout's getting pretty close to finding out this is all BS, but...
Yeah, Leenock's still going to have to react, though. Putting down those four drones. Note, 4 drones is the amount you need to cancel a cannon. Just so you guys know.
Yeah. Or the ideal number. Applies to probes and SCVs as well. That amount of DPS will stop, will out DPS the build time, that hit points regen, I guess you could call it, on the cannon.
Yep. Exactly.
If the cannon's halfway done, though, you might want to think twice about it. But if you get it while it's starting, you can easily force a cancel.
You will pop it nice and quick. We are seeing a nice little early gas from Leenock this time as well. Oh, we're going to be scouted by Terminator. Terminator smart enough to come into the main base just to double-check everything. Yep. You will know that Zerglings will be a possibility on the map. Nice and early.
Core comes up here. And a Zealot. Now, last time we saw him get an even faster core. We'll see what he has planned this time with his tech. Because we didn't see him tech, at all. We just saw him get the early gate out to get a fast mothership core. Use that to, put on a little bit of pressure, secure his base. I'm hoping that we get to see a Stargate opening. I really, really want to see that out of Terminator. Maybe an Oracle opening on this map.
I'd like to see an Oracle opening into the third base.
Yeah.
Just to play like a normal game, go into that mid game, and you know what? Try a different sort of approach to Leenock's style, because he is going to be hyper aggressive. Play against that, Get an Oracle out, defend against the Speedling and Roach timing, have everything in place for it. Play like Rain would. Just think about Rain and be like, hey, I want to defend.
Yeah. I mean, he can play like his teammate SOS would at times.
No. He just does anything he wants, man. He's just like, I'll do anything on 2 base and make every tech.
That was a weird game.
And call myself a hipster.
That was an anomaly build. That was weird, though.
That was a very strange game.
Well, there's that evolution chamber that we saw in game 1.
Yeah, another very early melee attack upgrade for the Speedlings. Not a bad choice at all. And you know what? We are seeing a Sentry being added first early.
Yeah.
And no other tech building.
I mean, I guess this is just a response to how Leenock's been taking his late bases as well. So 2 gates finished up now. Might just walk across the map with some early pressure. Yeah, that probe almost looked like it was going to rush out a 3rd Nexus.
Yeah, I think it's definitely his plan is to go for that third base. Now that we see Forge as well, though I think the Forge is a little late. I feel like if you were going to go for a third base at a decent time, you'd want to get that +1 out pretty early. Instead, going for sentries instead.
Yeah, you know, the probe actually goes away from the third base location. So not doing that right now.
Not just yet. Waiting for that warp gate, waiting for a few more sentries before he even moves out of the map. And I mean, we already have speedlings on the map. He has to be very careful. And he did see that with his mothership.
No cannons is pretty annoying right now for Terminator. You're not getting some shield damage done here. Now, right now, Terminator is ahead in the worker count, which is obviously great for pros. This isn't going to last very long, but any moment where you can actually be ahead of the Zerg in economy, in mining, is huge. I mean, he's got a ton of gas mining as well, so he's got this massive buildup of gas, which is going mostly into the sentries. 6 sentries, now the +1, coming out at that Forge, and he can finally move over and take that Nexus. He's moving this hallucination scout right now, and he might decide, you know, oh, this is just a little bit of link pressure here.
Got to be careful. That's a lot of links. That's a great surround.
Yep. This is great for Leenock. He's going to pick off so many sentries here. This is way too much damage.
Wow, he's just waiting for it. He's going to get every sentry. That should never happen. He completely wipes out. If he cancels the Nexus.
I don't even know why he made that Nexus.
Why?
I don't even know why he made that Nexus,
It's going to get canceled.
Actually, it's up to Leenock's micro. I think he's actually going to be able to save it just because of the force field. I don't know.
Oh,
my God. What?
Yeah, that was a huge mistake. I love your reaction.
I need to,
it's like a bagpipe being sat on an egg.
I need to go home now. That's it. I'm out of here.
That was so funny.
I don't believe anything anymore. I don't know what's happening. He actually just made that Nexus, and then he still was like so tenacious about it. Like, I will save it.
I will save it.
No, you won't. Not against Leenock.
He gives it up at the last second as well. Adding 4 gateways to his third base. I wonder if it's an empty Blink Stalker all in. Well, the next step.
I think that would be a good. I think that would be a good choice. Leenock's already got this infestation pit so far along, though, and he's going to have +2 for his lings, as well as a macro hatch to make more lings. Let's watch this unfold, Moonglade. Let's see what he gets done with this. It could just be that he wants to get Colossi out, and he will continue to make probes. He is continuing probe production right now, plus 51. He's got 53 now. So I think he is just going to make Colossi and play a more reactionary, more defensive game. But there's a Warp Prism.
Yeah, there's a Warp Prism. Definitely, I think, a great idea to go into Colossi, considering we are seeing the Swarm Host transition from Leenock, enduring Locust, and 3 Swarm Hosts on the way.
Yeah, this is...
But I kind of get the impression it's still going to be Blink Stalker all in, man, and I'm very nervous.
Roach speed +2. If he can get, like, 8 Swarmos out, then Blink Stalker all in, that's just not going to happen.
Well, he's making 7. 1 more, and he's won the game, Wolf. No.
By my standards, man, basically.
he still definitely has potential to jump on top of them. I mean, we did see Leenock kind of mismanage his Swarm Host in the first game of today.
Ooh, and it's good attempted block here by Terminator, but unfortunately not enough. Losing a lot of probes here and losing a lot of mining.
So much damage.
Leenock has a 4th base coming up right now. Terminator's going to hit that, but this is just going to buy Leenock time to get those Swarmos out and in position.
Yeah, he's going to be like, oh, okay, you're doing a Blink Stalker all in. I guess I can wait. He's got to be careful, though. He is kind of moving his Swarmos a little too soon.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, still, they're in position now, and they can shoot right over those force fields. Where's the Observer? I don't know where it is.
That is a fantastic
I think it's rallied across the map. It's not here yet.
Yeah, it's with the Mothership Core just coming up now. He's going to be very careful with these Swarm Hosts.
Yeah, he needs to burrow that one. See, he has 7. He should have had 8, man. All right, here come those Lings. Time Warp on all the Lings.
Yeah, he's going to move them back. He's got to get behind spores or something.
Oh, playing risky here, but he does get them on creep. They should be able to escape now, but they need to get further back. They need to burrow.
He needs a buffer with the Zerglings. Give them some time. +2 Zergs are going to do a lot against these Stalkers.
They're going to surround the Stalkers, and the Locusts are going to shoot over the force fields. Ooh. He has to blink back. Lings coming here. By the way, these Lings have +2.
So much damage.
And I think that's going to be enough. I think that should allow him to defend here.
Yeah, he's going to have to recall if he wants to save anything else. 1 more goes down for the trouble. And he should get that hatchery in the middle to just be the safest hatchery of all.
And we didn't even talk about this hidden Spire that's going to make, 10, 11 Mutalisks in just a second here.
12, I reckon. Maybe even 13 at some point.
Well, yeah, with all the money he's spending on these Lings first. I don't think that Spire was scouted, but Terminator expects this sort of transition. He's seen it already. Happened earlier in the other best of 3.
It's a very, very safe assumption that it can happen with Leenock.
Even triple Stargate he's making right now.
Whoa.
Read it very well, but that's very expensive, that transition he's making. And during this transition, we have Swarmos, and they have that Enduring Locust upgrade.
I mean, look at Terminator's army right now.
No Colossi.
No Colossi, a bunch of Stalkers. He could just trash the third base after he gets rid of this Zealot.
I do like the Zealot attack. Oh, wow. That pylon wall just not doing him any favors here. Good hold position micro by Leenock. Several probes going down, 10 more. Void Ray is on the way here from those Stargates right now because he knows if he can actually get those over and kill those Swarmos, that could maybe free up a bit of an opportunity for him to secure a 4th, but I don't know, man. Leenock looks like he might just win the game with Lings and Swarmos alone.
Maybe.
21 Mutalisks on the way, and with Void Rays coming out and not Phoenixes, they are going to do a lot of work here.
He doesn't have the money to really make that tech switch either. Especially with once that third base, the third base has been trashed essentially, and now so much damage going to the natural. These Locusts is doing way too much.
As soon as he sees the Mutalisk, he's going to type out. As soon as he sees the Mutalisk,
he's going to double tap. He's going to double tap it.
Well, he's going to kill. He's going to kill these Swarmos almost. No, never mind.
Oh, yeah. There's no way he can come back. He's warping in. 2 more Stalkers, but guess what? That is
22 Mutalisks on the map.
22 Mutalisks. We do see some Phoenix, but not even the best Phoenix micro in the world will stop this many Mutas.
Well, even if he kills every Mutalisk, it's going to take too long. The probes will die before that happens.
Yeah, he could ignore them, and he is.
A few more Phoenixes coming out now. He's got 35 probes, 1 Observer, and 5 Phoenixes. Can he win the game? I think the answer is no. He's going to type out GG.
GG. Very nicely done from Leenock. Fantastic game.
Leenock looking incredible with his EVP. Bows to the crowd and will be the first player to join the round of 8.
The champion of Group A.
The champion of Group A.
I will give him a trophy.
Deserves one for that play. Well, excellent, excellent ZVP. We expected nothing less from this player who's been around since the very beginning of StarCraft 2 competitive scene in Korea. And Terminator over here looking a bit frustrated, but at least he doesn't have to play against Leenock ever again because Leenock's out of the group.
Until next tournament, yeah.
Until next tournament. Like, he's either going to play now against Fantasy or Super. He already